Is this thing still on? What do you think they're talking about? What do you think they're talking about? Ross is here to rock your world. Woo! Tell us about it.
Oh, God, no.
Are we live? Awesome, because we're also live here at the POD conference. It is registration time and people are starting to filter in. We're having a ton of fun. We're getting registered with our fancy name tags, and then we're popping over to this really cool activation where we are featuring an awesome new product. Let's check it out. All right, as you can see, we're getting checked in here. We have Jay Bissell here who just got his fancy name tag. He tried to duck out of the video. All right, so getting checked in here, and this is where all the cool magic is happening. I think people know that we're looking for people to interview. We are here with Michael and with Jay, and I want to know what the vibe is like. What do you guys think? How do you feel? Are you guys excited? You amped up?
We think that people have no idea what we're on the threshold of, what STAHLS is on the threshold of, and that this event is starting to be a wake-up call. We think it'll be a wake-up call, and we think that actually this event is going to be the thing that people say, I didn't know.
I wish I was there.
I wish I was there, and I better get there next year.
This is the kind of idea that you can have the time and the space to collaborate and then be able to say, I didn't even know that was possible. And that never happens at a trade show because you have the wrong audience or it's the wrong time. So STAHLS completely killing it, crushing it, love it, can't wait. If you have fear of missing out, yep.
So we've got Ross Hunter here. He is rocking it at the POD conference. What's the vibe? How you feeling?
Vibe is high. I feel great.
Yeah?
It's an incredible turnout. And good food.
What's your drink of choice?
Patron on the rocks.
Did you have one?
I know I'm still having water.
Me too. What's your transfer of choice?
STAHLS?
Which STAHLS transferred?
The Ultra Color Max.
Heck yeah, I love it. Thanks. Conversation and amazing drinks. Let's go inside and check out what the rest of the party is up to. We are inside of the POD After Dark. This is where the activation is taking place, and people are getting really creative, making some really fun gifts with direct-to-film transfers, heat-applied patches, woven embroidery, flex embroidery, you name it. And they're sending these items as gifts. And they're doing this all through the power of OMG and Fulfill Engine. So I'm gonna walk you through that now. So here you can see the OMG station. This is where people get to walk up to tablets, experience the OMG store, and be able to order what t-shirts and designs they want to customize with the dual layer fusion, and then they're able to ship it to their friends, family, or order one for themselves. All right, so once the order is placed here through OMG, Fulfill Engine then takes that order and sends it right to production. So you can actually see some hands-on demo with the dual layer fusion and Pro Play Size 2. This is where the direct-to-film transfers and the custom patches are really coming to life on the Lane 7 garments. Lane 7, OMG, and Fulfill Engine have come together to create a really whole activation for all the attendees here that want to be able to do a custom tee, either take it with them or send it to their loved ones. So once they place their order, it is getting fulfilled and printed live here at the POD After Dark party. And once they are done placing their order, they have the opportunity to drop a pin, right? So we get to show everyone here at the party where people are sending their love to from Phoenix. What has been your favorite part?
I think the activation, like seeing that in like full-scale production.
And you have an example of what we are doing over there, which looks incredible on you. Thank you for being our model, Melissa. Guys, what's your drink of choice this evening? We had a lot of drinks out there. What did you go with?
Spicy Marks.
Spicy Mark.
Okay. That seems to be the consensus. Spicy Mark for the win.
Yes.
What's your transfer of choice?
STAHLS.
Goof proof.
Goof proof.
Whatever this is, the simulated stitch, or is this that one?
It is an actual stitch. That's our woven patch. Yeah. But you don't even have to embroider it on.
No.
Just heat apply it on. Yeah. So we were talking a little bit last night at the reception party, and you guys were telling us a little bit about high voltage and how you guys were using heat transfers for some events. Can we talk a little bit more about that so we can capture it for our audience who wasn't able to make it to the event?
So we have a company based out of Austin, Texas, Dripping Springs, Texas.
It's epic. I've been to the print shop. It's so awesome.
And it's called High Voltage Studios. And we have a recording studio in the front half of the building. And then in the back, we have a screen printing shop. And we do a lot of live on-site events.
Yeah, and so last year you guys did South by Southwest, and that kind of kicked off some like bigger opportunities for you guys. And more recently, you guys did an event. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
We were at Texas Stadium, and we had 300 people who attended the event. They each got 3 items, 9 different print locations, and it was full scale to both of us. I'd not recommend it, not for the faint of heart. I would absolutely make a ton of changes next time, but it was a great event. We used all STAHLS transfers, and it went flawlessly.
Right, so guys, this is a prime example of what we're talking about here at the Print on Demand conference, and also chatting about. A lot of people are here at the After Dark party networking and talking about opportunities like this. They use STAHLS heat transfers, which we love, but more importantly, it was easy to be able to go on site, print on demand with a heat press and with heat transfers, to be able to offer an experience and a variety of product people actually want, right? And so what would you say were the top products people were wanting from that event?
Man, that was a really wide range. Like there were some shawl type things from Sanmar. We had Lane 7 t-shirts. We had some Richardson hats. So the Richardson with the patch, that was killer. And even using that leather patch on apparel, that was a really popular look.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time away from the party. I know there's a lot of good vibes happening out there, but we just wanted to hear that story from you guys. I feel like people can find a lot of value in that, so we really appreciate it. I'll let you guys get back to the party. Thank you so much. Blake, it's day 3. How do we feel?
Great. Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome event. Great networking. The way you guys spread everything out, and the speakers, unbelievable.
Yeah. So what do you think about AI? Is it taking over, or do we just like blaming robots?
I think if people aren't adapting to AI, they're going to be in trouble. I think it's a tool that can be utilized front office, production, all the way through facilities, and it's a tool that people need to adapt to.
I agree. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming to the event. We loved having you guys. Top shelf printers, everybody. If you're not familiar, get to know them. Blake is there. Dan is there. You guys have been always incredible to work with, and we really appreciate you guys coming out.
No, thank you. I can't I mimic exactly everything. STAHLS and Fulfill Engine and everything you guys have done. This event for the first time was unbelievable, and excited to see where it goes from here.
All right. Thank you. High five.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we just wrapped up day 3 of the POD conference. The energy is actually still really high, even after that epic after party last night, POD After Dark. We wrapped up with some burning questions talking about AI, sustainability matters, and whether or not consolidation is good or bad for the industry. But you'll have to stay tuned for posts on the STAHLS Heat Printing page, the STAHLS Fulfill Engine page, and the Heat Press for Profit podcast to hear about some of those answers. Thanks for coming along on this journey with us. It's been absolutely great, and we'll see you next year.